Welcome back, welcome back to I'm All Right. Today we are talking about the day. What did we do today? Zena and I have been getting, well, you know what? I actually want to answer that on a serious level. I have been feeling awesome, and that is really due to the fact that I'm not only eating, period, and that I'm enjoying the eating. And that really makes the day, and I'm not obsessing about it. And the only thing I'm kind of obsessing about, it was not like obsessing, but I'm getting excited. The fact that I want to eat the food that I enjoy or enjoyed, but before the foods that I enjoyed, I'd still not be excited about. Does that make sense? Like I still have that like anxious and okay, if we're gonna go to dinner at this place and eat the food that I enjoy at that time, then I'm not gonna have anything for breakfast and lunch. So it's just a totally different relationship that I'm experiencing around meals and food and stuff. And even to the point that I'm not noticing the fullness as much, which used to send me into complete, um, you know, like right now I'm full, but it's, well, of course I'm full. I just had dinner, as opposed to, oh my God, I'm full. How am I going to get rid of this? Oh my gosh, I know I ate way too much. Blah blah. I should really just get everything out. And it's a really like I'm just. This is what you. This is how you feel after you eat. Period. Lots of periods I didn't have before. I used to have like dot dot dot, and so I'm excited about these periods after food thoughts, and it's yeah, it's great. I'm feeling great. So that is exciting, and just today being able to, I was telling my Instagram folks that um, before I really would I never had energy. I thought the energy that I had was the level of energy that I had was normal, but it totally wasn't. And I started realizing that in Costa Rica when I like could not only be present and feel awesome during the, hour and 15 minutes of yoga, but I was, tooting my own horn. I I was good, able to really hold positions and push my body, and I wasn't about to pass out while doing it or blacking out while doing, vinyasa and um, all that jazz. So yeah, I used to every time we would go into mountain pose, I'd be like, thank God, because I'm about to fall over. And isn't that funny? I thought that was totally normal. I thought that was, you know, fine to feel that way. So I am though taking it, still taking it day by day, and because I don't think it's like alcoholism in that your recovery is like doing push-ups if you don't work with it, but or the alcoholism is doing push-ups and only getting stronger. Um, I think I I will run into certain things with eating disorder. Like I'm sure when my body starts changing with pregnancy again, and uh, or just changing if if you put on weight, lose weight, all that normalcy that comes along with just being human. So we'll see. But I'm really just trying to take it, one day at a time. So today was another just exciting, like, oh my gosh, Zena and I, like, we ended up just having lunch at the house, and then going on a hike. and just because like I it was like a gorgeous day. And usually at that time we'd be like I'd be rushing to get her in the car to go and get something to eat because I wouldn't have eaten all day. And at that time it was like 2 o'clock, it's crazy. So anyways, I will stop, but it's good. And I'm gonna take these little wins like they're Olympic gold medals because that's how they feel. So so that and I put together I keep calling it a cage, and it's not a cage, but it's a playpen, a baby playpen, FDA approved. And it is great. It is great because then I really want her to just be contained when I am cooking, really. Otherwise, when she's crawling around, I'm with her, so it's not like a huge deal her being in the playpen. But it was perfect tonight. It was perfect tonight, and I'm sure she loved it. It's her place, so it was a big deal me showing it to her, and putting it together was comical. Don't you love the instructions that basically say, count all the pieces and make sure you have everything that's supposed to be here, and then go. And this is what it's supposed to look like at the end. That's literally what the instructions said, was count all the accessories and then lay down the playground or the playpen and begin assembling. Start with the long side across from you. Okay. I mean, this is where it gives me the kind of the oomph knowing that I put it together with honest to goodness, no guidance at all from these instructions, and being like, wow, I'm pretty smart. I like, this is not just a hat rack, my friend. And I only, there was only like one or two, like when I went a little too quickly and put things together and then realized, it's backwards. But hey, with no instructions, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And she really likes it. I might have put in too many toys because it looks like just her like trying to doggy paddle on all the toys I put in there because I was afraid she might get bored. But the strategy is going to be like less is more. And if she wants something, like when she starts getting little antsy, a little, irritated or fussy, then I put something else in there. So like you're introducing new toys to her. But she did great, and dinner went great. So that is going to be like our little routine. And if there's anything, like if I ever have to like run upstairs to answer the front door or something, I always got nervous carrying her on the marble stairs quickly. I never did that. What are you talking about? Of course I didn't, in slippery socks. You did. And anyways, and yeah, just excited. My husband made a point this evening, which I need to sit with a little more, but we've kind of been go, go, go. And go, go, go in the sense of not being here in Carmel Valley for the weekend. And that looks like going down to, the Bay Area to see family, or having our own little mini weekend vacations, or big vacations like Costa Rica, or just, wanting to really be us and hardly leaving the house, or just, going, or just being us, and it's been, we're really, really wanting to build a community. And so it's hard when you are in and out of your community to build that community. So I think after, because we do have a couple trips, March is going to be pretty crazy, but maybe come April, that would have been our year anniversary of being here. We will just make a conscious effort to stay. And again, we get to stay in this paradise of a place. And so it's not torture. It's not like, I'm not going to name any place because I don't want to offend anybody, but it's not like Mars. Let's just say that. There's nothing on Mars. Well, maybe there is. We don't know. But it's, we freaking love it here. And there's so much to do and so many more places to explore and people to meet. That's what we are craving, community. And I just loved the fact that, like, today, Carmel Valley Road is this one long road that basically connects Highway 1 to anything down Carmel. And it's the only way to get home, basically. And there was traffic. So I just pulled off to, Earthbound, one of our favorite go-tos. And who do I run into? One of my really good friends. And we're friends, which is the coolest part, to, have made a friend as an adult and a mom, and got the biggest hug, and first time seeing each other since Costa Rica. And she was on her son was on a play date, and so she was hanging out with the child's mother, and it was awesome. She was fabulous. I mean, there are so many fabulous people and parents and mamas that I just am so excited to meet. And so, the three of us can now go hang out. And then my husband was at the park, and he met a 15-month-old. Well, met the parent probably first, but actually, knowing my husband, he probably met the 15-month-old first. And because he gets along with kids so well. And they exchange numbers, and hopefully, in the near future, we'll get our families together. But see, that's where you need to stay in the area, because when I say soon, we're kind of booked for like all of March. So hopefully within, come April, let's just say April's going to be people month, and I like it because April's that people person. Yeah, that's me. And so, yeah, just looking forward to building community, and it's just so important, like that little interaction that I had with Sarah, and then meeting a new mom and getting to talk. I mean, we really just talked about our travel experiences with kids, which mainly was all about body and bodily fluids, like poop. Let's just say it. We had a lot of poop stories to share, which was awesome. And we just lots of laughing, lots of laughter. And yeah, so I hope everyone out there is, wanting to or craving, or even if you're not and you're really struggling with having that itch or desire to build community, I just think a community can be tiny. It can honestly be one other person. It's just such a, I think human need to have that connection out of self and out of your just immediate kind of cocoon. And because you got to talk about the other people in your cocoon. I mean, come on. And yes, just always learning and always growing from others. And again, hearing other people's experiences and stories, and oh wow, just love all of you. And on that note, this mama is signing off. All the love and light, y'all.